I'm back with another video, actually a part 2 to the abusive relationship video that I did earlier. This is a part 2 to it. Remember when I was telling you in the video, for those that have watched the first one, if you haven't watched the first one, and you'll see what I'm talking about. To me, another form of abuse is when you get hitched up with somebody and people not all the way being honest with you about if they still dealing with their exes or not. Be careful too in those dysfunctional relationships to not get caught up in a cross where there's a crazy ex that they telling you that is thrown off and crazy and they don't want them no more, but they still sleeping with them and they not telling you that. That could really get you crossed up, get you unalived, get you in all kind of, situations that you don't want to be involved in. Do your research on people before you get involved with them. What kind of history they got with women, or what kind of history they got with men. However, whatever type of relationship that you get yourself involved in, do your research thoroughly on that person, who they used to date, who they got kids with, who this, that, especially if you're not from that city. Or if you the type of person that don't really go out too much, you don't really know the whole 411 of what's going on. People will get you caught up. You be at somebody's house. That's why for me, I don't never really go to nobody's house, spending no night over. You get caught over there, you thinking everything good, is comfortable. Here goes somebody trying to kick the door down. Stuff like that. Be careful with dating people that have a whole lot of, look like they just, something ain't right about them. There's a lot of red flags with them because they're not telling you everything about them. Also, another thing I consider as abuse, and maybe I'm just weird like this, people that got STDs that they can't get rid of, that they know that they got, and they ain't telling you about it. That's why I say anytime you deal with somebody, protect yourself. There are medications that you can get from your doctor for free to make sure you don't have nobody should be in 2025, this new 2026 coming in, should be walking around here with no type of STD, because there's medications that you can get to make sure that you don't contact any type of STDs. Me, wear protection. Period. Don't matter who it is, don't matter what kind of relationship it is. Protect yourself, because people are not always telling you the truth. To me, those are forms. All these things that I'm speaking about, to me, are forms of abuse, because it's not. It doesn't have your best interests at heart. Pay attention to people. Do your research. Do background checks on these people. Make sure these people ain't schizophrenic. No shade against anybody that got any type of mental disability. I mean, some things you can't help. Some things are passed down through generations from your family. You can't help that. But make sure you know a person's mental status, health status, what's going on with them. Another thing I didn't put in the first video, I'm going to put it in here. A lot of time abusers will try to make you think that it's your fault, or you provoking, or you did this, or you did that, or it's your fault that you make me angry. I guarantee if you do your homework on them, it's been other women or other females, other men or whatever, whether you dating a woman dating a man or a man dating a woman, that person has a history of abuse. Look at you, pull up. I'm talking about when you do your research, do it thoroughly. I'm talking about pulling up backgrounds, police backgrounds. What's going on with you? I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, it was them and I got caught up. No, you're supposed to be in control of your own emotions. Leave. And I do understand sometimes it's some women where it's hard to leave. They do everything to try to make you leave, make you stay. It's a way to get around things. First sign, this goes for woman or man. First sign, first time a person show you a sign of jealousy, control, they controlling, just erratic behavior, the least little thing set them off. All that, pay attention to that. You're not coming to save. You can't save everybody. You cannot save everybody. And don't let no abuser make you feel like it's your fault, because whatever baggage or whatever mental health that they got going on with them, it probably started in their childhood when they were coming up. They probably had abusive fathers. It's deeper than just you. And you're not the first person that they done abused. They need to go somewhere and get some help. But when you see those signs about people, get away from them. When I say get away from them, stay away from them. Far away from them. Don't let them trick you back in money, or all money ain't good money. All sex ain't good sex. Looks don't mean nothing, because as you start to get older, that starts to fade. It's the character and what's in the heart that counts. You know. But be careful of those exes that they still dealing with that they're not telling you about. Those exes are not still, coming back with drama, wanting to fight, wanting to do all this here. These people are doing that for a reason. They still playing with that person's heart, playing with their feelings, and they not being honest. They play in the middle of both ends. So when you're dealing with somebody, make sure you know everything about them. Even the stuff that they ain't telling you. I'm one of the best investigators. If I want to know something, I find out everything I want to know. And another thing too, a lot of times when I'm doing these videos, I be trying to be careful with what I say, because I don't know all the, the policies with YouTube, and I don't want to, make them take my video down. Y'all be done said the wrong thing. So that's why I'm trying. A lot of times I repeat the same words, because I want to stay safe with the message that I'm trying to deliver. That way they don't take it down. But when you're dealing with people, really, really take the time to know this person. If you're going to meet with them, meet them somewhere else where there's a lot of people around, a McDonald's, a Burger King, the mall. Never tell a person right out the gate where you live at. Where you live, that's where you lay your head at. That's your safe haven. You don't tell no complete stranger about where you live at. They want to pick you up for a date or something like that. Drive to the grocery store, drive to the mall, drive somewhere, where they got restaurants and places, plenty of people, plenty of lighting around. And let them, meet up somewhere. Hey, I'll meet you where you want to eat at. I'll meet you over there. They ain't got to come pick you up. I say do that for at least a good 6 months. Till you really, really, and then the scary thing about what I'm saying to you on here, you never really know a person. Just tonight, I think I was on Facebook. A young lady, they found her somewhere. Somebody then unalived her and just threw her body off somewhere. They found her this morning. You just never really know people. I don't care how genuine and sweet and kind and they love the Lord and they heard they cry and all that. I don't care what people tell you. I don't care. That's a good man or a woman of God. You don't know these people. And sometimes you could be with a person 20, 25 years and never really know them. You don't know what they're capable of. You really never know a person till you seen them broke, till you seen them mad, because you don't know what they're capable of when they get upset. You don't know how far the people will go. That's why I said in the first video, be mindful when people show you that they could really go there, that it can really get ugly. Believe those people when they showing you that. Don't stick around to find out how deep they can go with it. No, the first sign they show you of aggression, move around. There are plenty of other fish in the sea. But you want to live to fight another day. So I came back to just, throw this extra little part 2 in there. You really never know people, because people going to show you the good side of them. They're not going to just come right out being abusive towards you. It's going to slowly get there. While I'm at it, let me add this in here too. Because my mind be going a million miles per hour. Sometimes I'll be like, I should have said this, but because I don't write anything down. I come, straight off the dome with it. Ain't nothing, where I didn't okay, well, I'm gonna say this now. I'm being my true, authentic self on here. I'm not putting on no ass. I'm being straightforward with you. When people show you signs, that they can really, you just be belligerent and cutthroat, get away from them. There's too many other people that you can date or go out and have a good time with. Stay out the bed. Don't get in the bed no time soon till you get some type of doctor report. Yes, I'm saying that. And I'm not telling you nothing that I don't do. You don't know what these people got and you laying up with them. Then you got some people, if it's so good to them, hey, you might get there and be like, you know what? I really changed my mind. I think I want to do something else. They got feelings. The mind ain't right. The mind. Study people. Do background checks on them. Don't bring them to your house no time soon. Your children, don't let them meet your children. They don't need to meet your kids. You're not even sure about them. So why would you expose, to me, your children are the best part of you. Don't endanger them with that. Especially if they small babies. Don't bring that around your kids. Don't let nobody move in with you. Don't you move in with nobody. Don't marry nobody right out the gate that you don't know. Don't. But anyway, I think I've covered just about everything in this part too. I mean, it's just unreal. Like I say, you look on the news, you look on Facebook, so many people are coming up missing. So many people are losing their lives. In danger and don't even know they in danger, sleeping with the enemy. And you don't even know that that's your enemy. You don't even know that that's the person that's going to take you off this earth. It just ain't safe no more. It ain't like what it used to be. Out here dating. No. That's why I say online dating. That's another thing. To me, ain't nothing but predators on there. That's the only thing that's on there. Predators. Every now and again, 1 or 2%. Hey, you might meet somebody that's I know God didn't covered me many a time because I met 2 people off of. I think back in the day they had that little MySpace thing that was going. And they were pretty decent guys. They really were. But you can't, that was just a chance that I took. But I'm telling you, do your homework on people. Do your homework. People show you a good side of them. When you go places, another thing too. Now, a lot of women may not agree with this. I'm going to say this and I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. When I go out on a date with somebody, if I know, I'm going to know on that first date whether I like you or not. If I got it in my mind that I really don't like that man, I don't want you to pay for my meal. I get a split check from you. I pay for my own. Because I don't have no intentions of dealing with you on that type of level. Now, I'll be nice and, be kind. You ain't got to tell him you don't like him, or you ain't got to tell her you don't like him, But hey, I think we'd be real cool, real good. After you done made it home safe, then you say that. Don't say none of that at the dinner date. Just have a good time. Go on about your business. The reason why I say that, pay your own way, especially if you're not really trying to be with that person like that. It stops the BS before it gets started. You don't want to make nobody feel like you using them, or you use them to get a meal, or keep it to where, always keep it to where it's even, it's neutral, it's fair. Keep the bare minimum. Where you safe, you good, they good. You can walk the streets. I can get in my car, go anywhere I want to go, and don't have to look over my shoulder. When you get to playing with people and don't do right, you got to look over your shoulder. You don't know where it's coming from because you didn't mistreated so many people. So I say be mindful of everything that you do. Be intentional with it. I don't like you. I don't want to deal with you like that. Hey, I don't think this is a good time for me, to really date. I got so much going on, but I really enjoyed your company, and it was a pleasure. It's a way you can say and do things and word things where it doesn't come across, hurt or bruise somebody's ego. Keep in mind, everybody maturity level is not on the same level as yours. Everybody's emotional intelligence is not on the same level. So just kind of, just be friendly, be kind to people. Don't bruise nobody's ego, but just protect yourself and make sure you're making the right decisions and be intentional about what you're doing. Be honest. But I think I covered everything in this one that I didn't get a chance to cover in the first one. All right, y'all have a good night.